All right, so everybody keep asking me why the moon? Why'd you name it the moon? Why all the titles you named it the moon? There's no elaborate answer behind this. I named it the moon because when I was in this era of creating music, I usually just take a line from one of my songs, just any line, a random line, and be like, that's what I'm gonna name the song. So the moon got named the moon because at the end of my second verse, I said, she brought the moon, I brought the wine. I was like, call it the moon. Let's just call it the moon. So that's why it's called the moon. Now, how I came up with uh, writing the moon itself, I was actually at home on a balcony next to a bonfire pit in the city. Yeah, in the city of Chicago. Crazy, right? Just sitting there scrolling through beats. And I was actually looking for a beat for a different song. But then this beat by JP came up and I was like, yeah, this is it. I want this. So it didn't match the style of the song that I was going to write. So I just came up with a whole new song. And I'm sitting there listening to the beat. I heard that in the background of the beat. Like, come on now, baby. I was like, that sound good. Because the little voice in the background was saying something like, baby. So I was like, all right, okay, cool. I can put that, come on now, baby. How do you want it? How do you want it? So it matched perfectly. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go roll with that. So I'm sitting there writing the songs. People ask me, who's the song about? The song is not about anybody. It's for everybody to interpret, to make it relate to any of their situations or anything they've been through. So it's not specifically about nobody. It's just a song. It sounded good. And I had fun making a song. I'm proud of the song. I think it's a good song. But it's up to your interpretation. The song is who you want it to be about. So, as soon as I finished writing the song, it took me about, what? Probably like a day or two to write the song. So then I headed to the studio. Went to Envion, because that's the only studio I really use, Envion. Out in Country Club Hills in Illinois. So I went there with my boy Kels. My boy Kels. My engineer. I only really use two engineers when I'm in there. It's either Kels or Dro. And so I took the beat to Kels, turned it on, went in there, laid down what I wanted to lay down. Kels was like, okay, I see where you're going with this. So then after Kels was like, yeah, this is it. This. I see where you're going with this. So I went in there, I laid it down. I say about like a day or two, I went back to the studio because I wasn't really finished. I just laid down like the hook and the verses. I didn't really do none of my ad-libs or anything like that. So when I went back to do my ad-libs and whatnot, he let me know. He was like, you gonna like what I did with this? I was like, I'm gonna like what you did with what? He said, all right, so you know how you do the closing, that last hook, the closing, to end it out, we're gonna make it a nice little bridge. So that's where the whole beat drops. My whole hook is pretty much gone. And it's just, you hear the voice in the background going, ooh, baby. And then my little baby ad-libs on it. I was like, that's industry level shit right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So from that moment on, I decided and told myself I'm making nothing but Billboard Top 100 hits. I saw and I heard that I had the potential to actually make this industry quality music, and it sounds better than some of the people in the industry. I'm like, oh yeah, it's my time. So that's how the moon came about. Thank y'all for listening. All right.